Okay, this is going to be like the 5th or 6th time I'm going to try this, guys. So, okay. Welcome to the first episode of Movie Mondays. This series where we take every Monday to take a chance to look at a figure from the first movie line. I say first movie line. You guys not believe how many people are already like, well, what about Dark of the Moon this, or Revenge of the Fallen that? No, we're not going in line in order of release. We're just going to go through the first movie as best as possible. Now, there are going to be some slight rules where if it's going to be the exact same mold, like best example is Autobots Camshaft and Swindle from this line, I'm just going to cheat a little bit and I'm going to review them at the exact same time. Like Blackout and Premium Series Blackout, I'll review them at the same time. But like Evac, where it has some remolding, I'm going to review that separate. But so far, so we're going to start off today with Protoform Optimus here, which is my original. I've owned this thing for 10 years. 10 years. That's kind of a bit. I mean, it was $10 at the same time. You wouldn't get that now. I mean, you kind of would. I mean, he's a Comet, with 3 wheels on the bottom. And I do like the effect part where it's the, the re-entry, tail. Now, I know there's a version out there where he is more yellow, and then more of the yellow is more centrified on here. But that was a convention exclusive, and I am not hunting that down right now. Oh, no. I am not trying to go after that monster. But anyway, let's go ahead and try to transform him. Alright, first off, hold on. Woo. He rolls really well. But since it's a tri-wheel format, especially since the back wheels are actually on a slight angle, he can only roll so fast before he loses balance. So we're going to take this out now. His gun for later. And of course, I always love it when they can store stuff like this. I really don't like at all. I really don't like it at all when they trying not to make myself stutter. It's gotten worse over the years. I really don't like it when either or mode has parts I cannot store in some fashion. I can understand if it's a peg on top so I can put the gun, but if there's no way I can store it, I really don't like it at all. It just irks me the wrong way. Now I think the first 2 movies actually did that really well. But then, of course, when the was it Mech Tech? Yeah, when the Mech Tech came along, that's when they're like, nope, I gotta make the gun separate. That's gonna be the gimmick of this line. That's when it really started like, oh man, and then trying to find these things complete is gonna be a pain in the butt. See if they have the right gun, see if the gun works. Now, I do have a fondness of the first movie. I think a lot of people actually agree that the first movie in general is not the best one in the bunch. I think some people even say that the 4th one was probably better. But oh, come on. Oh, come on. I probably put the Really? You're doing this to me now? Okay, that's why. Okie dokie. Come on, tripod. He's getting tall. He's getting tall, everybody. We're almost there. But, yeah. So far, the downside is I only, if you saw, I don't even think I showed the picture, but I only have like 10 figures as of right now, but I'm getting more, trust me. But anyway, I know but this figure, read this one more time. Ooh. Doesn't he look cool? And his gun, I know it doesn't look like a gun, but quick little, I don't know. And then we have this little part that'll, See, I gotta be careful because that part actually broke. I have no idea when. Ah! Oh my god. This is... Okay, hold on. Okay. Boop. And it comes out like that. Now, the gun already looks somewhat okay. And this effect part actually very cleverly looks like it's an actual blast. Now, okay, now that is very clever. I really like that. How is a two-way effect part? But as you can already tell, mine's already kind of like... Mine's already broke because of all the swirls. But first, I'm gonna take a look at this thing. I mean, he has a 90 degree knee joint, ball socket ankle joint, ball socket hip joint with a swivel on it. I mean, you can get this guy in some really good poses. If it wasn't just for the knees. If anything, that'd be my only complaint. He has a really good waist. He can bend at it. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can have this guy some... Boom. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Ain't that cool? Now, his wrists can... Oh, he does have a 90-degree elbow bend. Swivel out the bicep. A 360 on the... I mean, like, the articulation on this guy is, like, really, really good. Except for the wrists, of course, because it has this here. But, anyway... He's not really like him. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can try to raise this up a little bit. Professionalism at its best, guys. Let me see some more silver paint on the shoulders here. We can get a better look at the abdomen. Now, see, in this mode, the black pretty much comes out of nowhere, because in the previous mode, the only black we got were these faux tires on the limbs. Now, if it wasn't... Oh, man. Now, I know they couldn't really find a way, because to get rid of the actual backpack, the actual part that drips down to help keep the solidness of the comet mode, because there's no way, especially how the movie formers turned out, there's no way they could break this up even more to keep it an actual solid comet mode. But there's actually like some slight silver detailing on the feet, a little bit of dusting in the legs. I mean, there's like, the more you look, the more you see that there's actual, like, very slight paint detailings in this. Especially in the robot mode. It really pops out. Overall, he's a really, really good figure. Overall, a really great figure. Him and Starscream were a really good pair to start off the line, to show you their articulation, to show you off how... Well, okay... Not really how all the transformation's going to work, but as a nice way to show off the detailing and the quality of that the movie was like, hey guys, like, we're not joking around. And okay, come on, you will get in this fist, and I swear to God. Boom. That's not bad. I just don't like how this. I always end up doing that to it, but well, guys, overall is a pretty good figure. A really good I won't say a really good introduction into Light, but a nice starting point. Especially, believe it or not, I think he's some of the better stuff in the first wave, because when you look at some of the stuff in the first wave, when it comes to Bumblebee, Blackout, Barricade, they're nice, but some of the transformation gimmicks do get in the way. If it wasn't for the backpack and the actual things going on here, and his articulation is great, but the backpack gets in the way of a lot of it. Believe it or not, he is not back heavy at all. But even then, the posability kind of makes up for it. And well, I think this pretty much wraps up the review. I want to make these videos kind of simple and just kind of sit here and kind of shoot the wind. This is the first episode. Next week we look at Protoform Starscream, and from there on out, and we're just going to snowball past the rest of them. Anyway, guys, be sure to like, be sure to like. Oh wow, favorite? Is favorite still a thing? No, favorite's not a thing anymore. Wow, I've been gone for a while. But anyway, be sure to subscribe, like the video, share them, ring the bell, whatever, because I am back. And be sure to check out rare reviews that come out on Friday. What are we going to look at? Well, let's just going to put it like this. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be more than one, but not a lot. It's going to be more. It's going to be more than one, but not very much of it. You'll see on Friday, guys. Take care.